Just on the sub?
On the sub. I'm about to hit a
What's your
million.
view count? What's your view count you trying to be?
218.
Nice. Okay, we home that's been tuning in wherever you are in the world. Big thank you from me and my family. You see, we run a very family-oriented environment, very tribe-like environment, tribal-like environment. We're all different generations, all coming up, growing up together. That's what it's about. I'm obviously definitely older than them, but this is the next generation that's going to have my protection and that validation. Even though they don't need it, because they're gonna do what they want. Especially this little one back here and this little one over here, they're gonna do what they want. About to head off to college, so wishing them well. But my job now is to protect the next generation and make sure that this environment is safe. So you guys at home, I appreciate you. I heard that some of y'all were wilding in the chat. Don't worry, we'll have a conversation when it gets to that point. You heard some of y'all was wilding in the chat. It's cool. Everybody, humans, you know what I mean? They're gonna do what they do. But when we ain't here, gotta show respect. Make sure you introduce yourself to somebody that you don't know in the chat as well. Y'all know how we rocking over here, tribe. I appreciate you guys. Especially the ones who've been rocking with me when I first started streaming all the way until now. I apologize for my inconsistency, but this world tour has been kicking my ass. I'm not gonna lie to you. Tired, very vulnerable right now emotionally because I'm just feeling everything that's been happening. A lot of success, a lot of great things, a lot of lessons along the way. I always will tell you guys I'm imperfect. So one thing and two things I always can work on is my attitude and my effort. And those are things I can control. Sometimes my attitude is the best when I'm on the road or I'm traveling and I'm tired. Just try my absolute best as well, not to make any excuses for myself. Try to be available, try to keep my social battery at a premium, but I'm human just like everyone else. I get tired, but I appreciate you guys' patience. I'm so grateful when you guys pull up on me in person. You guys have a conversation. We take a picture, get an autograph. But at the end of the day, I really appreciate the conversation. I appreciate the hugs. I appreciate the acknowledgement and recognition about what I'm building. And, at the end of all of this, it's bigger than me. This mission has always been bigger than me, always putting God first, always making sure we're commemorating our ancestors and respecting our elders and everyone who came before us. Because I wouldn't be here without them. A lot of those sacrifices, a lot of those things that people don't see, a lot of my childhood being changed and going through things and being able to be vulnerable enough to tell people and share people my story. Because we don't fuck with no narratives. We don't fuck with none of those falsified reports. We don't fuck with no haters. We don't fuck with nobody that's not showing love out here. If you're not trying to better humanity, at the end of the day, they decide. We ain't got no time for that. So a lot of this support and love is genuine. I pray that you feel it right now. You at home right now, I just want to thank you for tuning in, whether you're subbing up, put it on those noties. Because when you're supporting me, you support my family, and we love to reward the people that support us as well because it's very organic. So I'm going to close out this Jersey final stop of the world tour. This has been a lot of hours, a lot of late nights traveled, a lot of, moments that were, to be honest with you, they were just a lot. Some tears shed, some celebratory tears shed. We had some champions be crowned. We met a lot of the youth and met them where they are. It was in Indonesia, Shenzhen, it was in Shanghai, it was in Japan and Vegas, Dallas, and now Jersey, man. This $1 billion dream, even though you know what it is about billionaires right now, I'm not going to get into it in terms of society, but this $1 billion dream started in my backyard, literally, guys, with a cracked backboard, with cracked cement, with nobody out there really with me all the time, except a few of my friends. Being able to keep up with my stamina, energy-wise, I couldn't have done it alone. This journey not been a solo journey for me. The journey is truly the reward, but it hasn't been a solo journey. It's been a lot of teammates I've met, a lot of coaches, mentors, elders that have helped me. People becoming a mother-like figure to me, a father-like figure to me, knowing my story, appreciating who I am, giving me the recognition for my curiosity as well. I was always that rambunctious kid that was asking all the adults questions, being very annoying. So I just am truly grateful when the youth now stay curious and ask questions, because it's not a perfect life that we live out here. It's not an easy world to grow up in, especially in their generation. Things have changed. We got a lot of things happening that don't get acknowledged for some odd reason, right? I think we know that odd reason, but for me, try to stay rooted in the truth always. Try to share that wisdom, try to share that love that's being shared with me. And like I said, when there was no one else around, it was just me getting jump shots, and I'm imagining playing against Tim Duncan, playing against Kobe, playing against Hakeem Olajuwon, playing against Chris Paul, playing against the greats of the game who came before me. I didn't imagine in 1,000 years, in a million years, that I would be in this position sitting in front of y'all today. Whether it be me streaming and being vulnerable with y'all and telling you about my journey, or having my sisters get on and they talk about their journey and they entertain you guys. It is a long spectrum of years in between that. A lot of the hard work that you guys didn't get a chance to see. So there's a culmination of all that. I want to give a huge shout out to Deuce Brand, a huge shout out to Bigfoot Hoops, a huge shout out to my family over at All Even, huge shout out to Anta, huge shout out to my production team as well. You see Trav on the mic behind me. Got production right for y'all. It was in a matter of 72 to 96 hours. I can tell you guys, can I reveal what I was gonna do? All right, I think like the big reveal that I was gonna have today, and I was gonna have my sisters be on here, right? I was going to put on my makeup. I was gonna put on my little belly fat. I was gonna, gain about 200 pounds in a night, and then I was gonna show up as Uncle Drew and surprise all the kids here. Play some one-on-one, play some 5-on-5. I had that all planned out. It didn't go according to plan. That's okay. The makeup artist. Yeah, next year we'll do it next year, or maybe sooner than next year. You never know. But I enjoyed every bit of it, even some of the things that didn't work out. Just lessons learned. So I want to say I love you guys very much from the bottom of my heart. I will be on my desktop streams coming up soon, especially heading into August. You guys will be invited to Kyrie's boot camp. We got some things happening, over at the farm. Hopefully you guys can be part of it as well before you guys go to school. But yeah, it's just, again, I want to say a huge thank you to everybody that helped put this on. The Uncle Drew Circuit first year is officially completed. Goodness, guys, like to put this on in a matter of months or like a year or even less than 6 months, it's really amazing. A lot of groundwork that you guys didn't see, a lot of groundwork that, again, you guys, it's okay. Sorry, the appreciation is there. I know I feel it. So, yeah, thank you. Thank you. Now, I will show you guys my stream setup when I get back. I had an actual flooding moment in my in my office back at home. My shit flooded. My shit flooded. The outdoor the outdoor faucet was on, so you know what I mean. It was on all night. It started leaking into my joint. So my streaming setup is straight ass right now. But it's okay. We're gonna be back soon. We're gonna be back soon, and when we jump back into it, y'all gonna feel it. All right. But until then, man, tribe, please continue to put God first. Praying for all you guys around the world. Praying for all you guys that just lost someone recently as well, grandmother, a mom, a father, a grandpa, anybody close to you. I'm definitely keeping you guys close to my heart. Praying hard for you guys. I'm shouting out to your families. Thank you to you parents as well for putting on for your kids, especially if you're active in their lives and making sure that you're the best example possible for them. Shout out to all my revolutionary brothers and sisters around the world trying to make this world a better place. Humanity will be free away from evil and all oppression, and that's a fact. You heard? Make sure you guys are breathing, working on your technique. All right. And